recording now.
Okay. I'm sure there will be others.
Yes, there will be.
All right, we're getting close to 2,500.
All right, so now we get to 2,500. We just push the wheel forward so you can kind of see outside, and then we just kind of wait on it. We haven't pulled the throttle back. We're just going to kind of let it accelerate. You'll see this needle start to accelerate around 110, 115 miles an hour. We're at 26. I'm pushing forward just a little bit more. And now this accelerated, I go in and bring my power back over here to around 24, 2,500. And now that trim thing I talked about. So now let's see what it wants. Let's see what it wants to do. So take your hands off and let's just turn it loose. And it wants to climb. So I'm going to roll this forward a little bit. Got a few bumps up here today. And so what we do is we use this trim wheel to get it to where it will fly level. If it has a tendency to want to go down, then we give it just a little bit of up trim. If we have a tendency to want to go up. All right, so your hand's back there. So you can kind of feel now. See, it's not trying to climb as much.
Yep.
I'm completely off the controls.
All right.
All right, so now let's say that I wanted to turn left. So see that little power line right there?
Yeah.
Turn left toward that. Just make a left turn, and you'll see you put it in the turn, and now take it out and watch it still turning. Yeah, this is level right here. So you put it into a turn, and you take it out of the turn.
Okay.
You don't keep holding it over. If you do, it just keeps on banking steeper. All right, so now I want to stop the turn, so now turn back right, a little bit of right, just a little touch of right rudder. All right, there you go. So the same thing, you want to go to the right, go over this way. Turn back, bring it back neutral. There you go. And let it, if it slows down too much, give it a little bit more turn. And then there we go, okay. So what you want to learn, of course you won't do it the first time, but eventually what the goal we're looking for is to say, okay, when we're flying level, where's the horizon? What does it look like? It's going to be different for me than you because of our height, right?
Yeah.
So if we look here and see, then right now we're flying about level and we're not going up or down. We went up 100 feet, but we're still there. That's okay, no big deal. And so now we say, okay, so that's about what it looks like. So that's what we want to look like while we're flying. You'll also see how it will fly hands off. Most people they're trying to keep too much of a death grip. What you want to do is you'll learn when it's time. If you want to do a steep turn, you're going to hold on tighter. But if you're just making small turns, then you're pretty much flying with fingertips.
Yeah.
So let's turn left here. Let's just make about a 90-degree left turn. We'll just come over here and see what we can see over here. As you turn also, it'll want to go down, so you have to put just a little bit of back pressure on it.
Okay.
There you go. And you got it neutral, but it's still turning. All right, so now see that water tower way over there?
Yeah.
See if you can head toward that. That's the big city of Monroe, by the way. So you're flying about 110 miles an hour. You're pretty much level. You're pretty much not turning right now. All this means is that we're under a floor of airspace where if we went up to 5,000 feet, we'd have to be talking to Charlotte. Okay. We're not up to 5,000. We're underneath their airspace. And airliners don't fly down here. All right, so let's do this. Come to the right. Okay. If you feel it start banking too much, you just take a little bit of it out. All right, let's just fly that way, because see that big yellow field with the 3 chicken houses or something, turkey houses?
Yeah.
Come a little bit left where we're kind of even with it, so come back left some now.
So you want to fly parallel with that?
Yeah, just fly straight this way, and then we're going to circle those chicken houses. Or maybe they're turkey houses, I can't tell from 2,500.
I can't tell either.
I know from ride my bike a lot in this area, bicycle, and you can tell them from a long ways away on a warm summer afternoon. They haven't cleaned out the chicken or turkey house. What you're feeling there is just a gust from these same vertical currents that are picking that up, so you can just come back and
level it out.
Control that, yeah. What we're going to do is when we get right beside that chicken house, or well, we'll just call them for a second, nothing else, we'll call them chicken.
Yeah.
And we're going to make a circle around them.
Okay.
So make your turn, kind of see that they're there, and then just kind of shallow that out. And then let's just, so you'll find that you don't really have to do anything except hold just a little bit of, just a smidgen of back pressure. If you were to let it go completely, it would start going down a little bit because it's losing some of its ability to climb. One of the maneuvers you'll learn when you learn to fly is turns about a point. You'll pick something like this. The idea is you stay the same distance away from it the whole time. See, we're going down just a little bit, so just pull just a smidgen back. Have it stop that right there. There you go. And that's kind of, you'll kind of get an idea of what the horizon looks like, right? So if it looks like, that's about what it is. So it feels like right now, see, it's dropping off. So pull it back so the horizon comes up just a little bit. Yeah, right there. There you go, see? Turkey owls are still there. And so a lot of the things you'll learn early is there'll be maneuvers to practice going from inside to outside the airplane. In other words, what does it feel like to look outside the airplane? What does it feel like to look like inside the airplane? Right now, let's see how good you really are. Let's go to the right, because you can't see as well to the right side. So let's just pick, see that big white field right there? Big open, that big white field, whatever it is. It's like maybe it's a horse track, probably. Let's see if we can circle around. See if you can keep this same distance from that big field, that horse track. If you feel like you're getting too close, and don't turn as sharp. If you get too far away, then turn sharper. It's a little bit different because it's out the right side, and you'll also be different because, in this case, it'll look like it's close to the horizon because it's on your side. That's good. You keep your altitude right on the money. Make sure you can keep it in sight. You might need to turn steeper.
You want to turn steeper?
Yeah, because it's way back here now, see?
Oh, I thought it was this field.
I'm sorry, no, the small one, excuse me. Small one.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I was doing it.
Okay, the big one. That's all right. That's fine. As long as you're going around something. That's good. All right, so now let's turn to the left, go to right over Monroe, North Carolina. And let's, there's a thing called IFR flying, which is Instrument Flight Rules. But we also use IFR, which means I follow roads. So we're going to just take 74 and go back that way.
All right.
So head right over Monroe, and you can see 74 running out that way, right?
Yeah, just follow all the car dealerships.
Exactly. Monroe traffic scout 2600 Lima is 6 miles to the south of the field over the city of Monroe, inbound for downwind for 23 Monroe. So I'm telling them where I am, tell them how far away I am, I'm telling them what I'm going to do. I explain we're on the ground. We fly, as we fly around the runway, this is called downwind, this is called base, this is called final approach, upwind, crosswind. So if you hear somebody say I'm on downwind, you know he's flying the opposite direction of the runway where he's going.